All right, you guys, thank you for joining me once again for a moment to shine. It's sparkle time. So today, my thoughts are really around, for one, Mercury retrograde. All right, so we can just kind of touch on that real quick. Mercury retrograde. If you don't know what that is, there's usually three in an entire year, and we are in it. We are right in it, okay? And I feel it. I don't know if you feel it, but I feel it. So, if you're trying to work any technology at the moment, don't get upset. Don't go against the universe. Just allow what's going to happen, because technology is going crazy right now. Some things are working, some things aren't. It's wild. Number two, if you're going to have any type of communication with anybody during this time, just remember that there are three things that you need to do in order to have clear, concise communication with one another and not let it turn into big arguments or blowouts or finalizations of, maybe if you're working for a company. Just slow yourself down and do these three things with the people you are talking with, whether it's an organization, a business, whatever it may be, okay? So number one, if you're having communication with somebody during this time or any time for that matter, please remember to acknowledge the situation, okay? Acknowledge what you guys are talking about. Take some time to deep listen to one another so you guys know you're on the right path to this communication, okay? Number two, validate that you guys are talking about the same exact topic. Make sure that you guys are on the right track to talk about the right things so that you can actually have clear, concise communication and you can get to an end result. And last but not least, number three, find compassion for one another. We're human, and we have to allow ourselves as humans to give ourselves grace when we actually physically may not know that we were wrong in the conversation once we've gotten through it or once we figured out the end result. A lot of times perception is reality. And one of the biggest things we have to remember is that we're human and that our perception may be different from someone else's. So if we have compassion for that, right, then ultimately you can get through the conversation, maintain a healthy relationship, and continue to strive with other conversations down the line with that person or with someone new. So these are practices. These are huge practices that a lot of times we don't practice because we think we're already good at it. But I know for a fact that I have had to practice this day in and day out to be better for me. And ultimately it has helped. And with everything going on the way it is really important to practice these things so that we can be more efficient in our communication and we can care more for what's going on and understand and deep listen to what people are talking about. If we can do that, ultimately we'll be the best we can be in any situation. All right, so thank you for spending time with me with a moment to shine. It's sparkle time. Have a good one, you guys.